All right, guys. Thank you for a chill stream. Until next time, thanks very much. All right. So a couple things, everyone. Let's decompress, shall we? Shall we? Swap over here. I'd like to chill with you guys for a few extra minutes, but it got really cold in here. I gotta, like, close my window a bit. Because it got super cold. I think, again, this has been happening recently where I start the stream and it feels kind of, like, stuffy and warm. And then by the end of the stream, it's got real cold. By the way, oh my god, look how good my light looks now behind me. This light looks, like, super good now that I took that crappy filter off my camera. Look how good this looks. Pretty nice. Yeah, the smoke smell's gone now. It seems to be gone, so whoever was doing that, I think someone might have been burning something, and I think it went away now. I gotta close the window, though, because it is super cold. So hold on a second. Let me close the window, and then we'll just chill. Burnt Zapato, how are you? Just re-upped his membership for 12 months. Is Phil? What's going on, Burnt Zapato? It's good to see you here tonight. Like I said, let's do just a few minutes of chilling with each other before we adjourn for the night, shall we? I'll be honest with you, I was kind of getting a little bored. I was like, nah, let's just talk for a little bit rather than focus on the game. I'd rather talk with you guys. Hold on. There, turn all that off. It's so cold. Stay here freezing. Sometimes, you know what it is? Yes, a chill stream sometimes works well, but sometimes if people aren't into it, and I can tell tonight you guys weren't super into the game. You notice not a lot of people were really talking about it. So you guys weren't that into it. So maybe those nights you pull out like a little audible, right? So maybe on a night like tonight, if like an hour in, people are like, nah, maybe instead we do Q&A or something. I feel like that would have been better. I feel like you guys felt like more like chatting than seeing the game, right? No, I'm going to say just a few extra minutes, SD Chargers. That's all. I'm in no rush tonight. I don't have much else to do tonight except, upload and then, go downstairs and spend time with Kat. But usually nights I have some extra shit to do. Tonight I really don't, which is good, finally. Would I ever go shark cage diving? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know what this is because Go Team Venture isn't here. This must be that glitch that sometimes something pops up that's like from days ago. That's weird. How are Kat and Jasper? They're good. Like I said, Kat today, kind of a little lost because she has a day home from work and she beat Hogwarts last night. And then today she said she did the post-game quest, which wasn't long. And then she got the epilogue and now she's like, man, I don't know what to play. I'm like, yeah, well, you got Game Pass. You got to take a look, see what's on there. Unless there's another game you want to buy. She's undetermined. She's basically got to start looking for new games and stuff. Jasper was his usual silly self today. What was for dinner? We had a baked chicken, breaded baked chicken. Oh, you are here, Go Team Venture. How are you? This is weird. Your resub showed up in my feed, but it didn't show up in the chat. Well, anyway, welcome, Go Team Venture. How are you tonight? How's everyone tonight? Did anyone see an orb pass by, Phil? It was a piece of fuzz. I actually saw it. It was like a piece of fuzz. It went like this across the front of the camera. That's what that was. It was not a ghost orb. It was a piece of fuzz. Why don't I play the online modes for WWE games? Because they stink. I used to try them. And man, were they bad. They were atrociously bad. Yes, I'm here to chill with you guys for a few minutes. Usually the WWE online games were very laggy. I did not like them because of the lag, and I just didn't enjoy playing them. It was just not fun. And by the way, people would make custom wrestlers that were overpowered. It's not competitive. It's not meant to be like, oh, it's a serious fighting game. It's just a mess-around game. And that's what I didn't really like about it, so I didn't really bother with it. Do I think gaming is in trouble? The average game costs $100 million to make, like Forspoken and Saints Row are prime examples. I mean, maybe. I guess the question is, what is costing so much? Where is the money going? Or a game like the Callisto Protocol, which is a fine game, and I really liked it. But when you heard about the budget for the game and how much it cost to make, like, what went wrong? Obviously, someone doesn't know how to handle money if it costs that much to make, because that game was not representative of that amount of money. What's my favorite thing from Belgium? I don't know, chocolate. Belgian chocolate's pretty good. Outside of that, I don't even know what else I know from Belgium. Change the white cloth to black. You mean this white cloth? Well, I don't have another black felt right now. And the thing is, with this being white, on days when I wear a dark shirt, it stands out. If I made both sides black, on days when I'm wearing black shirts, the black shirt would blend into the background and it would look really weird, I think. So having the contrast allows the shirt, no matter what color shirt I'm wearing, it stands out because you have one side white and one side black. You see? That's why I've kept it like that. But, I mean, hey, if you guys really think that black on both sides would do better, then maybe I would do that. No, I'm not considering a Steam Deck. I don't have money for anything, so I'm not getting a Steam Deck. That I used to collect comics. Yes, I used to collect a million things. I used to collect baseball cards, then pop culture cards, then comic book cards. Yes, I collected comic books like the X-Men, Spider-Man, and stuff like that for a while. Eventually, I started collecting Image comics and stuff like that, and then I grew out of it. Action figures as well. I had action figures that I was playing with as a kid, but then as I got older, I started collecting them, such as the Spawn figures and some Street Fighter figures. I should check out the Diablo 4 trailers, or maybe I will. I don't know. What was my favorite thing from the react from earlier? Oh, man. I would say a couple things stood out. The first thing that stood out was me actually seeing certain YouTubers for the very first time in action. Like, I'd never seen LTG like that. I'd never seen Angry Joe. And I've only heard about these guys for 10 plus years. And finally being able to see their content and react to it was fun. Even though I didn't really like Angry Joe's stuff, at least I have a frame of reference for what it is now, right? You know what I liked? The video that taught about food temperatures and what's safe and what's not. That was fascinating. I learned something educational, but it was entertaining to learn at the same time. I really liked that one. Trying to think what else stands out from what we watched, right? Favorite Gorillaz album? I don't know any of them. I'm happy and feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless, but not for long. My future is something on. I don't remember this. Turning on, going on, or something like that. That song's pretty good. That's about the only one I remember. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. And that's the rest. That's all I remember about it. Oh, yeah? One Button Dash says, Chris Rock has come out with a new comedy special. He absolutely destroys Will Smith in it. It was damn funny. Good. Good for him. Dark the Gallbox says, maybe react to his full angry reviews. The clips out of context don't do it justice. Maybe we should do that. No, we have not been watching any anime or reading any manga, Haseo. We have not. No, not recently. That song came out in 2001, says Sir Servo. Makes sense. Makes sense. It's about the last time I was actively listening to music. Maybe mid-2000s when I had my Wells Fargo job. Was probably the last time I was actively listening to music for myself, like buying albums and stuff. So, a couple things, guys. Excuse me. I want to say, I think so far, this is working. This has actually been doing pretty well, meaning every day just looking for a little bit of growth rather than having a monthly goal. So far, people have been supportive of that, and I'm very happy that it is kind of, working out in that regard. So thank you for that. DSP Reacts is working well. We got 7 new members over there today, which I thought maybe we get a couple, and we got 7. That's a lot. If we can get like 5 a week over there, that'd be stupendous, right? Slowly growing that channel, and so far that's happening. So I'm happy for that. Thank you for that. I'm not going to freak out about today having low tips. My detractors will. My detractors will likely have videos tonight about it, because that's how they are. They're idiots, okay? But if it's an ongoing thing, yeah, it'll become concerning. This week, I've got... This is my stupid... I hate this week. I really hate the end of the first week of every month, because here's why. I got these 2 big stupid bills that always are due, okay? And at this point, I've basically used any funds that I got from YouTube for the last month to pay off all the other bills. So at this time of the month, any tips that I get, that I raise, have to go towards those direct bills and my week off. And it sucks. This 1 week is the tightest week of the month for me. The first week. After this week, things usually alleviate a little bit. And then, of course, when I actually do get paid by YouTube, around the 3rd week of the month, things get a little bit better for a week or 2. So that's why, I'm on these streams and I'm like, hey, the best way to support is tipping. That's why I'm doing that. I hope you don't feel like I'm being pushy or anything. All right. It's concerning. It's nagging at me in the back of my head. Hey, Phil, you had a slow day, a slow tips day Thursday. You had a slow tips day today. Yesterday you did good because it was a new game premiere, but there's no guarantees. By the way, tomorrow you're only doing one stream, and it's bothering me and it pisses me off. I don't like having those thoughts, but they do. They nag at me. All right. So I apologize if you feel like maybe today I pushed it a little too far. We did hit at least a tier 1 tips goal on that React stream, which was nice. Tonight was incredibly slow for that. What can you do? It's not the end of the world, but at the same time, yes, it bothers me. And that's why I have these feelings and these shortcomings, and they make me talk about this stuff. What can I do? Tomorrow, one stream, which will be a split between the Level 1 podcast and Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Tomorrow we see if people will actually come back to watch Wolong, or if it was only just for that one launch day, and now the hype has died out and no one really cares about it anymore. Tomorrow night, as much as I would like to be here with you guys, because I really feel like it makes sense, I can't. I have to start working on my tax stuff. I haven't done anything with it, and my tax attorney actually emailed me, and he's like, so just so you know, still need you to sign this contract that we're going to do your taxes, and I still need all your information, and I need this. I was like, yes, I know you need it. I know. Yeah, it's like, yes, I know, Mom. I know, but this is it. Like, they want to start working on my tax stuff, and if I don't send the information, they can't do it. So I got to start working on it, and I know I can't even do it in one night. I have to work on it, start tomorrow, and then I'm going to have to probably have more days off later on in the month to do it. It sucks. It sucks, but what can you do? That's life. When you're an adult and you operate your own business, this is the kind of shit you got to do. That's why I can't be here tomorrow night. I would love to be here tomorrow night and chill with you guys in like a Dragon Ishin or something, but I can't. All right? So tomorrow, it's just the podcast and Wolong. If you could come by, chill, engage and support like you guys always do, I would really appreciate that. And then on Monday, we go back to the full-time streaming with Hogwarts and Like a Dragon Ishin. And then Tuesday will be more Wolong and another Oblivion stream. Okay? Okay. No, my mom doesn't do my taxes. You guys apparently don't understand jokes. Jesus. Anyway, any other thing you guys want to talk about? We got a few more minutes here. We did actually hit the likes goal at this very last minute. So I will do a celebratory bubble blow. Wow, it took all night, but we finally did it. Thank you, guys. Let's do that. Very nice. How's Wolong been? Says Darth Galbach. As I explained yesterday, and I explained also today during the podcast, it's not great, but it's not terrible. It's kind of middle of the road for me. It definitely feels like they want it to be their version of Sekiro, but it's not as good. But it's also not a bad game. But the thing is, I'm only 4.5 hours in. I originally was going to do a short that were like my first impressions, but I actually felt like I should do another stream of it before I did that. I felt like I'll do one more session tomorrow, maybe tomorrow night. I'll actually do a short on it. We'll see. Oh, excuse me. Is there an ETA for Metroid Prime? Metroid Prime is what I would like to play next. Okay? Like, that's next on the agenda right now. But I don't have time for it right now. Right now I'm juggling Hogwarts and Wolong as the daytime streams, Like a Dragon Ishin and Oblivion as the night streams. There's just no time to start another playthrough right now. Okay? If and when I finish something and, we have time for a new game, that would likely be the next game to be added to the rotation. But also, by the way, right now I have no money for a new game. This week, I'm literally, the tips that are coming in are the money to have my day off on Wednesday and to pay bills on Thursday and Friday. So I can't spend any money right now on anything. Even if right now we decided no Wolong, start playing Metroid, I can't even buy it. I can't. I don't have it. Okay? That's just reality. So, when things, if things get a little better this week, if, maybe next week things alleviate a little bit, then we can get a little bit more flexibility. I just don't have it right now. All right, Haseo, I'll see you tomorrow if you can make it. If not, it's all good. No, only Ice Ghost. I didn't get a new camera. I found out there was a filter on the camera that was making it look like shit. Yeah, there was a filter on this camera. Do you want to see the filter again? I keep showing it every day. So here's what happened. I figured it out the other day. Here's the stupid filter. Right? This is what it was looking like. Okay, maybe it wasn't this bad, but I mean, that was the filter that was on. It was screwing it up. So what happened was, when I first got this camera, I didn't have the ring light. I didn't have the light behind me. All I had was my stupid dorm room looking light. That was the crappy octopus light, I guess you call it. That's all I had, okay? And so it looked like shit until I turned a filter on to change the white balance, and then it would work. Now what happened was I got the ring light, I got this light, and somehow I managed to get the filter back on. I don't even know how, but that's why if you notice the last few weeks, I was looking at my vlogs, I'm like, why do I look so bad in these vlogs? And I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I didn't change anything or anything. I like right now, I'm seriously looking at all of the Level 1 podcasts, all right? And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, literally every one of them for the last 2 weeks, I look like the lighting's off. I still look all right, but it definitely looks like the lighting is off, okay? And then I look at what I did yesterday when I took the filter off, and it looks like a completely new, I look completely different. And I'm like, what happened? Even, the face cam, the face cam that I've had for games like Hogwarts and stuff has just been okay. And now you look at the face cam now since I've started playing Wolong yesterday, it's like, whoa, it looks so much better. So I really honestly don't know if I turned the filter on by accident. I don't know what it was, but it looks much better now, doesn't it? I swear to you, I didn't equip my equipment or anything. It was just something screwed it up. So there you go. Darth Golbach, you have a good night. I'm glad you guys think it looks better. All right, Jade, I'll see you tomorrow. Sounds good. American Manga Undertaker says, I feel like you should work on your OBS skills. I feel like you could improve so much. Here's the thing. All right? There was a time, all right, when I did have time to do stuff like that. If you remember, in 2016, I said I'm going to split my time between gameplay on DSP Gaming and edited content on a new channel called KO Gaming. This was many, many years ago, okay? And since I was only streaming once a day, I took the entire second half of the day, every day, to do voiceovers, editing, and learning that kind of stuff. And if you take a look at the stuff that used to be on that channel, KO Gaming, you'll see the quality. It's quite good. I learned techniques and things that I could use in, Adobe Premiere Pro. I was learning all kinds of stuff. And, because I had the time to do it. But, basically what happened is the adpocalypse, boom. When the adpocalypse hits, I had to become a full-time streamer to make ends meet and keep stuff going. Since I've been a full-time streamer, I've got to be a full-time streamer 6 days a week. I've not had the capability of cutting back at all. And the few times when I told you things were looking good, I told you this 2 years ago. Things were looking really good. I had a lot of profitability streaming on Twitch and all that. And what happened? My detractors destroyed that for me. They got me kicked out of the Twitch Partner Program despite not violating any of its rules. And then they systematically did, identity theft and other things costing me thousands of dollars. And it all happened all within a few months. And it sent me back so bad that now it erased all that progress. It really did. I'm kind of like back to square one again. And I'm really trying hard, man. Again, I know you guys say, oh, you're e-begging and stuff. Like, guys, I'm being real with you. I'm not trying to ask for something that's above and beyond what I need. You know what I'm saying? Like, the goals that I've set, these tips goals, were set 2 years ago in a way to say that if I can hit these goals, I make up for the lost revenue that I had on Twitch. And if you haven't noticed, in the last couple of weeks, for some reason, tips have gone down, and it makes me scared. It does. It makes me scared about shit. The thing is, you guys are really supporting things in other ways. Like, for example, members. We had a lot of new members this last week, and I appreciate that. Members here, members on DSP Reacts. That's cool. All right? But yeah, it just sucks. Like, I wish that I could not have to do dumb shit like talk about this. I hate it. I really hate it, I wish I had time, like American Manga Undertaker says, if you had time, you could become good at OBS, you could improve your stuff. You're right, I don't have time. I have to be here 6 days a week, full time, pumping out a stream to even hopefully have enough to make ends meet. Right now, at this rate, the rate that things have been going this week, I don't even know come Wednesday if I'm going to have enough money to pay everything this week. In which case, I don't even know what to do about it because I just don't have it. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't even know. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't have backup plans and stuff. It sucks. For many months there, things were going quite well. But basically, what February did, February kind of stagnated everything. When there was no new games coming out or whatever, you know, or just Hogwarts, that was really it. And it set me back. You know, what can you do? You know? Sucks. That's life, though. We'll see. Gotta hope for the best. Gotta hope that tomorrow, even only being a one-stream day, it's a good stream. Gotta hope that Monday and Tuesday are good days. I hope so. You know, there's not much I can do about it. Right now, if you guys were like, hey, we want Metroid Prime so bad, I couldn't even buy it. I just don't. I can't. Everything's accounted for already, you know? I don't want you guys to worry about it. I don't. People who are going to help out and contribute will, right? I'm not sitting here trying to harp on anything or ask for nothing. I'm just being real with my audience about what's going on. Because some people are like, yeah, I wonder why Phil's bringing it up a lot and stuff like that. And this is why. You notice for a long time I didn't, because it wasn't a big deal. Now it has become a big deal again. It sucks. What can you do, right? You know, that's life. You don't have to worry about, you know, because a lot of people are like, oh man, I wish I could help you out more. I know you do. Those of you who are here every night, day in, day out, those who are here for Oblivion in particular, I know you're here because you like the stuff I do. I know that. All right? I really do. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. All right, I am running. Now we've gone pretty late. And by the way, someone tipped, which I wasn't even asking for, but thank you whoever just tipped $2. I appreciate that. Would I consider streaming on Kick? I don't know anything about it. I've never heard of it. Kick? I've heard of something called Rumble, and everyone's saying that this is like the website that people who got kicked off of YouTube went to Rumble. But I don't know what the hell Rumble really is. A lot of people, I guess, are saying it's something political, which obviously I don't want to be involved in anything political. I don't know if that's the case or not. But I don't know anything about Kick. I've never heard of this Kick before. First time I heard of it. Thank you for that $2 tip, whoever that was. Yeah. All right, guys, I got to get going. Thanks for chilling with me a little bit extra. Again, tomorrow, only one stream. All right, I hope you'll be here for Wolong. Or first of all, for the podcast, of course. And then for Wolong, if you can make it, that'd be awesome. And sorry I can't be here tomorrow night. I wish I could. But I gotta take the time to start doing this tax shit and go from there, all right? All right, guys, thank you. Please have a good evening. And I'll see you all in the morning. All right, have a good one. And stay safe. Stay cool. See you in the AM. Later.